Hey guys, Skinny Pigs 1 here. Today I'm going to do a video for you on the vegetables that I feed my pigs every day. Now I feed a low calcium diet, so the variety isn't huge, but I feed what I know works. Barnaby, it'll be almost a year since he had his bladder stone removed, so I just feed what I know is low calcium and what I know works for him. Now, if you don't have any problems with calcium in the bladder for your piggies, you can feed a much wider variety. Just make sure you always know what the calcium content and sugar content, things like that, are in the veggies you're feeding so that you're not overfeeding them. I'll leave a link below for the Guinea Links food chart, and in there you can see all the vegetables and fruits and stuff that are safe for your pigs, what the content of sugars, calcium, and other stuff is in it. You should always be aware of what you're feeding. Don't just free feed whatever the heck and don't know what's in it, because you would never want to feed something like kale, parsley, dandelion greens all in the same day. Those are really high in calcium, so you need to know this stuff. Alright, so first off, here's my lettuce container here. This is a Tupperware container that's actually made for vegetables. This is where I keep all my lettuce. I have to go shopping today. And I feed red leaf lettuce or green leaf lettuce. Now in the water that I keep it in, that's Brita filtered water. And I usually find I buy veggies twice a week, so whatever I can keep for about 3 or 4 days is how much I buy. So I usually get like one big head of lettuce in this one, and I have another container as well that I fill up. And I just use red or green leaf lettuce because that's what works. You can use like romaine, or there's Boston lettuce. There's other types. Just never use iceberg. That's the only ones that you can't give to your pigs. I don't use romaine because some people had said that when feeding that, their pigs showed calcium deposits around the cage. So I don't feed romaine at all, just red or green leaf lettuce. And everybody gets 1 leaf per pig per day. I used to feed 2 leaves per pig per day, but they started to get a little bit of mushy poops, and as soon as I cut back the lettuce, they're fine. Lettuce has a high water content in it, so you just need to watch to make sure you're not giving too much and making their poops runny. Now the next thing that I feed are grape tomatoes, or they're called cherry tomatoes, just depends where you get them. Each piggy gets 1 of these a day. Now if they're a lot bigger than this, which sometimes they are, I will cut it in half. Tomatoes are very good for pigs, but they're acidic, so you don't want to overfeed that, or you could cause mouth sores on their tongue and their mouths. So just start off, if you're just starting off with these, just start off with a little taste for a little while and slowly build your way up. And like I said, if they're much bigger than this, I just give them a half. Everybody likes those. Now the next thing that everybody gets is bell pepper. This is green. You can get orange, yellow, or red. I just stick with the green. This is a great thing for everybody to be feeding. It's low calcium and provides vitamin C, which is super important for pigs. Everybody gets 1/8 of a piece of this. So I use 1 pepper for all 5 pigs every day. So like 1/8 would be like cutting there in the grooves. They get that piece. And when you cut it open, there's seeds and everything inside, so you gut out the seeds. Don't give them that. Just give them the bell pepper, and make sure you take out the core. The other things that the pigs get are cucumber. Now cucumber is low in calcium. It does have a high water content, so you don't want to feed too big of a piece. I feed about 1-inch slice for each of the pigs once a day. And everybody really loves it, so that's why I keep feeding it. And the other thing I feed is carrots, baby carrots. Now everybody would get like 1 baby carrot a day, and if they're really big ones, like say that size, I give them half of 1. Carrots can have a bit of sugars in them, so you wouldn't want to overfeed it. So I think 1 baby carrot a day is plenty. Now that is what they get every day. And the only time they get something else is in the summer or fall when I can pick grass. Now this is an apple here. This is something for fruit wise that I do feed the pigs, but I only feed fruits maybe 2 or 3 times a month. And if they were getting a piece of this apple each, they just get like a little sliver. Apple is kind of the same thing as tomatoes. It can be quite acidic, so you wouldn't want to feed a huge piece, and also it's full of sugars. All fruit should be fed in moderation. They're sugary. You shouldn't be feeding a fruit to them every single day. If you're feeding fruits, I'd say no more than twice a week as a little snack, and don't feed big pieces. Alright, so this is what I feed every day because it's low calcium, so if you're interested in a low calcium diet for your pigs as well, this is a good place to start. Look at the Guinea Links page and see what's in the veggies you're feeding so you know whether you need to back off some of the high calcium things or what have you. And for the fruits, there's so many different fruits you can feed your pigs. Like, I don't just feed apple. Sometimes they get raspberry, sometimes it's blueberry, sometimes it's watermelon, but I just don't feed it very often. So hopefully this helps, and in the description box I'll also leave my videos for pellets, for hay, and for water. So if you have any questions, just leave a comment below. See you guys!